Tech tats. A few years ago, specialists from the Chaotic Moon Studio showed an invention that can significantly change people's lives. The project, known as Tech Tats, is a series of special tattoos that can prevent people from having to undergo medical checkups. The Tech Tats developers suggest tattooing the body once a year. The built-in sensors will collect all medical information about the body and send it to the doctors. If there's a problem, the sensor will recognize it and register it. Another potential application is data storage. These tattoos can be used as credit cards to pay at the supermarkets. NakedFit. The invention you see on the screen will appeal to people who like walking barefoot. These are unique adhesive soles that can be used on the beach or while hanging out by the pool. They provide optimum protection against sharp objects and reduce the risk of slipping. The advantage is that the person wearing the soles will no longer have to constantly put on and take off their flip-flops, worrying about losing them. NakedFit adheres firmly to the sole of your foot, even if you're underwater. Meanwhile, the foot remains clean and dry. NakedFit is heat-resistant, so you can walk on hot sand and rocks without worrying too. Sink. Some inventions become popular long after their creation, and this is exactly what happened in this case. This sink was created about 10 years ago, but people noticed it only a couple of months ago. This unique high-tech sink was developed by the Turkish specialists Osman Can Ozkanli and Batu Manoglu. It can be found in the office of the developer and president of Ozpak. The sink has a futuristic look and will be appraised by lovers of unusual interiors. Osmo. The modern world is increasingly robotic, which makes people worry. Will machines completely replace people in the future? The specialists at Skyline Robotics created the invention you see on the screen, and they have a different opinion. They believe machines will only replace people in hazardous occupations, and that's why they designed Osmo. According to the creators, the glass surface of an average skyscraper is about 28,000 square meters. Cleaning such an area using traditional methods takes about 2.5 months. Meanwhile, by using Osmo, 2 operators can do the same job in about a week. It is important to note that the operators control the robot from a safe place. The benefits of this window cleaner include the ability to recognize convex objects. Osmo is aware that the window in front of it is open and adjusts its route to avoid damaging it. Computer vision and sensors also help to recognize people looking out of the window in order to not hurt them accidentally. Magic Leap 1. The technology you see on the screen will allow everyone to experience augmented reality. Just in case, let's clarify the difference between virtual reality and augmented reality. The first one has nothing to do with the real world and immerses the person in a completely new world, while augmented reality transforms the space around us. Magic Leap 1 creates interactive elements in real time. You can organize a medieval battle in the kitchen, or have the Star Wars characters wander around your bedroom. Currently, several manufacturers are developing augmented reality glasses. However, Magic Leap 1 has a more compact and comfortable design than, for example, the HoloLens or the Oculus Rift virtual reality glasses. Magic Leap 1 is a unique device. These glasses are able to remember the location of the floor, walls, ceilings, and other objects in the room. This allows you to interact with the world around you much more easily. In addition, the person can place digital objects in the space easily. For example, this whale jumps out of the floor and not out of nowhere. The glasses are controlled by the voice, the gestures, and position of the head. They're even able to respond to your eye movements. Magic Leap 1 can be used to play games or surf the internet. The device is suitable for virtual meetings with other people, expanding creative possibilities. It can also display a screen with some information in front of the user's eyes. Unfortunately, virtual objects do not cover the entire field of vision of the person, but are limited to a small area in front of the eyes. Still, Magic Leap 1 works in a much larger area than its analogs. This gadget works in conjunction with a small computer. You can attach it to your pocket or hang it on a shoulder strap. Magic Leap 1 can be used by both creative professionals and entrepreneurs. However, the possibilities are almost limitless, and the manufacturer keeps working to improve the product. Scuba. Just a few weeks ago, Uber announced that it was about to launch an underwater taxi in Australia. Many people know that the Great Barrier Reef can be seen from space, but now anyone can see it up close, if you're lucky, of course. Scuba is a two-seater submarine, which unfortunately will work for a short period of time. The underwater taxi will work from the 27th of May to the 18th of June this year. A trip for 2 people will cost about $3,000. For this price, travelers will be taken by helicopter to the dock, and from there, the submarine will take them in an hour-long trip near the Barrier Reef at a depth of 30 meters. The transparent glass capsule will allow you to enjoy the panoramic views. It's almost like diving, but more convenient and spectacular. Your visual field is not limited by a mask. There are no bubbles, and you don't hear your breathing all the time. It should be noted that tourists from the USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, as well as England and France can win a scuba trip. However, the number of trips is very limited. The developers want to see how popular the service will be. If it is successful, it will become a permanent project, allowing a large number of people to see the Great Barrier Reef with their own eyes. Blue. The last invention we'll show you today was developed by a team of researchers at the University of California, Berkeley. The Blue robot embodies the latest advances in artificial intelligence. In addition, thanks to deep reinforcement learning, the robot can solve complex problems that for a long time could only be solved by humans. The problem with modern robots is that they are expensive and designed around the principle of very high precision and repeated motions. Blue doesn't have these problems. The total cost of the parts is about $3,000. When assembled, the price increases to $5,000. At the same time, Blue is a step forward in the creation of dynamic and responsive robots. Like people, they will use their eyesight and their tactile skills to make decisions. Blue is sensitive to external factors and calculates its own strength every second. The size of the mechanized arms is comparable to the size of a bodybuilder's arms. And just like a person, the robot can tense its arms or relax them. Pay attention to the joints that move in the same way as the shoulders, elbows and wrists of a human. Thus, Blue copies a person's movements with high precision. Its dexterity is enough to prepare a coffee, although this task is still very difficult for the robot. At the moment, Blue lacks some precision and strength. However, artificial intelligence can compensate for this deficiency. Hey, stop being lazy, it's time to use that brain of yours. Welcome to Brain Time. Incredible facts from the past, the present, and even the future. The power of nature and wild animals, amazing facts and unsolved mysteries. You'll find all this and much more here. Subscribe now, you won't regret it.